Yo, what's going on, guys? The Iron Can here, and for today's video I wanted to do something different. Kind of wanted to experiment with practice mode a bit. Now, if you don't know, each transfer in this game actually has unique blast attacks, and I kind of just wanted to showcase all the villains. Eventually I want to go through the full roster if you guys are interested, but for the first video I wanted to show off the villains and compare and contrast all the damage of all their ki blasts and which transfer levels have the best ki blast. Typically, I'm not really a big fan of using ki blasts, but some of them actually have really good ki blasts, like Vegeta's ki blasts are actually fairly good. But I figured it'd just be nice to experiment and see how much damage they do, how quick they are, and to see if they're even a viable option to use like in actual matches. So yeah, guys, once we queue up, we'll show off Frieza's level 1. Alright guys, so we're here with Spopey. Now I want to try Frieza's ki blast on Spopey, and then I want to try it on Fat BUU to see if the damage changes at all. So I'm going to shoot Spopey. I'll just stop flying for a sec. Okay. So yeah, the damage is very, very little. As you can see, the bar barely moved. It's like, that didn't even do anything that time. Okay, yeah, so it's very, very little here. So in terms of spammable, this is how fast it goes. And it takes a lot of shots just to even do 1 bar of health. So I would not recommend using the ki blasts for Frieza's level 1. Now let's see what the damage is like for the level 2. So we'll show you guys the level 2 once Spopey gets BUU. So now we got Fat BUU out. I'm going to go test the ki blast and see if it does even less damage. So the damage appears to be about the same. So it seems like the damage stays the same no matter what level the raider is. It's more dependent on what level you are. So now that we know that, I'm gonna go get my level 2 with Frieza and then see how the ki blast changes and if the damage changes as well. So we're level 2 now, and the ki blasts are definitely faster. This is fairly good. This is fairly good damage, and it's fairly quick. So honestly, it's not really draining that much of my Dragon Change either. And if all these ki blasts land, I'm basically able to do that much damage. So I'm actually pretty impressed with that. So level 2 ki blast for Frieza, actually not that bad, surprisingly. So now let's go check out the level 3. Normally for the level 3, sometimes the transfers actually launch their super attacks. So let's see if that's true for Frieza, if he does like discs or something. Yeah, so he tosses out the discs. Not that quick, and actually stops you from moving, unlike the level 2. The damage is definitely higher, but I feel like BUU, start moving around. I'm just curious, like, if these, like, what the tracking is on it. So the tracking, like, just him, like, moving around a little bit, you kind of see that he's it's very easy for him to dodge it. So unless BUU is standing in place, you're not really going to land these, but you're able to toss a couple without wasting too much of your Dragon Change. So yeah, guys, this is Frieza. We're going to go switch over to Cell and then compare his ki blast and see the results. Actually, before I forget, we're going to transform into the level 4 and see how much more damage the ki blasts do. Alright, so we got our level 4. I am Frieza, bro. I'm not cosplaying anymore. So the ki blasts are the same. I can't tell if they're doing... I think they do a little more damage, but they come out about the same. Raider, start moving around a little bit. I'm curious if the tracking changes at all. Yeah, so the tracking is basically the same. The damage may have scaled a little bit, but, I mean, basically you'll be able to toss these out infinitely without worrying about your Dragon Change being decreased, but I don't know if I would really be using ki blast that much with the level 4. But yeah, guys, I just want to show that off as well. Now we'll move over to Cell. Alright, so we're here. I'm going to go grab my level 1. Let me get some cubes, guys. Let me get some cubes. Okay. So I got my level 1. And we're going to go try out Cell and his ki blast. So I've actually never seen Cell's level 1 ki blast. I never even realized what it was. So the damage is not that great, and it does stop you from moving, but it comes out fairly quick. And in terms of the range, it's not bad. It's actually not that bad. Let's see if it still hits him from here. Okay, so like that seems to be extent of the range. Like now I'm hitting him, but if I back up anymore... Oh no, that still hit him. Dude, this range is actually really good. Wow, that's still hitting him. Wow. So the range for level 1 is actually pretty impressive. So now let's check out the level 2. Actually, Raider, move around a little bit. I'm curious about the tracking. So the tracking doesn't appear to be that good at all, but the range is really good. Okay. So let's get our level 2 with Cell and see how that is. So level 2 with Cell. Ooh, what the fuck? That's pretty neat. That's actually a really cool looking Ki Blast. Okay, actually let me move my loadout over. All right. So this is pretty dope. So the range of it seems to be pretty bad. Like I can't lock on if I'm... Actually, never mind. We're locked on now. So this definitely takes a long time to come out, but you can still move while you're firing, which is pretty nice. Now, Raider, when you get a chance, start moving around, and we'll see how the tracking is. All right, let me get my transformation back. So the tracking on it isn't that great. It's close, but it's not that great. But the fact that you can move around with it isn't bad, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does look pretty cool. So now, Cell Max over here is gonna get his level 2. Oops. I'm gonna go grab my level 3. And we'll go test that out as well. Okay. So we got our level 3. And I believe these are Kamehamehas. Yeah, so this is basically like level 3 Cell even as the Raider. So these, I believe, lock the Raider in place when they actually land for a split second. Damage isn't that bad. And the fact that you can move around while you fire them doesn't make it that bad either. These are probably best used while the Raider is being, caught in a melee combo. But Raider, try moving around and let's see how the tracking is. So, yeah, you can look how much damage that is, man. Yeah, so these are very easily dodged, just like they are with level 3 Cells, the Raider. But the damage is pretty good, and they come out fairly fast. So that's honestly, I'm pretty impressed with that. So now we'll go into the level 4 and see if it changes anything at all. I don't think the Ki Blast scale, but we'll try it again just in case I didn't notice it for Frieza. All right, getting our level 4 here, and then we're gonna try out the Ki Blast as level 4. This flying animation is pretty cool, actually. I really noticed it. Okay, so Ki Blast, it seemed like they do the same amount of damage. The speed, unless it's just me, seems slightly faster. Actually, the damage might be better. I don't know, dude. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments. Like, I have short-term memory loss. All right, Raiders, try to start dodging it, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so the tracking on it isn't the best, but you can move with it. It does stop you at the end of the blast. The fact that you can move with it and spam it, I feel like is pretty good, and will keep the Raider on his toes. And the range is actually pretty, like, stay where you are, bro. I'm gonna see if I can just snipe you with it. Just stand still for a sec. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent range, honestly. Like, I'm gonna move at 150 meters to see if that hits. Wow, so 150 meters this hits. That's fairly impressive. All right, guys, so this is all Cell's Ki Blast. Not bad. I think they're actually better than Frieza's. Frieza's Ki Blast, I think his best was at level 2 if you are planning on using Ki Blast at all. But level 4, I think Cell takes it, and level 3. So yeah, let's move on to BUU and see how it compares. All right, so last but not least, we have the boy BUU, and we got Fit BUU actually. So we're gonna go try out his level 1 Ki Blasts. That's actually not bad, dude. What the fuck? All right. So yeah, that little burst of damage, so many melee Frieza. That's why that's so much. But that's one. You could spam this, and that's actually, oops, that's actually not bad. Of course, the damage isn't fantastic, but I feel like, Raider, try to move around and dodge it. I'm just curious how that will go. So the tracking on it isn't fantastic, but I feel like with as many Ki Blasts being sent out, like that's not that bad, honestly. For level 1, I don't feel like that's too terrible. And I'm just trying to see the max of the range. It goes pretty far. Raider, stop moving for a sec. I'm going to be at 100 meters, and I'm just curious if that'll hit. Alright. So, go to 100. So I can't go to 100. I gotta move. Alright. Let's go to 100 meters. See if that hits. Okay, 100 meters it doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. That. Wow, okay, so the range is not that good at all. So let's see. Yeah, I think you have to be at like at least... Have to be at least 60. Okay, so that's level 1 Ki Blast for BUU. Not the greatest, actually, now that I think about it, because the range is pretty bad. But it's kind of like a shotgun, honestly. But alright, so let's move on to the level 2. Alright, so we got level 2 BUU here. So it's basically his super attack. Pretty spammable and pretty fat. So I'm going to see how much damage it does. Let's get up to the Raider here. So the tracking obviously isn't that great. But you can toss out it is fairly quick. Alright. So, Raider, try to move around and see if you can dodge it. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to dodge. So, let's text out the range. So, I'm going to go to 100 meters and see if it hits. Alright, I don't think that's hitting. Wow, yeah, so BUU's range, I think, is the worst out of everybody. Damn, that didn't hit either? Oh my god. Holy shit! Yeah, this range is not good. Okay, so let's go to level 3 and see if the range gets any better. Be right back. I'll be honest with you guys, I've actually never saw BUU's level 3 Ki Blast. Look at the range on this. So finally BUU gets a good range Ki Blast. So let's see if I can snipe BUU or snipe Frieza at 150 meters. I'm curious. So Raider, when you get a chance, just stand still. Alright. Alright, that's too far. I judged it a little too much. 120? Okay, at 120. 120 it lands. Let's see at 130. 130 it does not land. So it's probably like 125, 120. So you can move while using it. And it is a little slow. I feel like Cells is slightly faster. But if you are going to be using Ki Blast with BUU, honestly, I feel like his level 1 is okay. And his level 3 is probably the best. But yeah, guys, I kind of just wanted to do a video just showcasing all the... actually, we got to do the level 4. I almost forgot. So just grab the level 4 and we'll be right back. Alright, now we're the fat, beautiful boy himself. Using Kaioken. Look at us, dude. Alright, so let's pull up on the Raider. Yeah, so his Ki Blasts do not change at all. This is a pretty cool move, dude. I wish they would like make that one of BUU's super attacks. Alright, so let's try all the way up here and see if we can land. 150. Alright, so he's transforming, so we're not gonna be able to hit it. We'll wait for him to transform and then we'll try. Okay, so here we are. Raider is in place. Alright, so 150 doesn't hit. Let me see, am I missing? Hold on. Let me try to like angle this better. I'm trying to get the reticle like perfectly on him and see if this hits. So it doesn't hit. Unless I'm missing. Oh, okay. It does hit at 143. I'm gonna try at 150. See if it hits at 150. It does. Okay, it does hit. I guess I was just missing. But 150 does seem to be the max. Like if I move closer, now it hits. So 150 is the max range. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. I think in terms of the Ki Blasts that impressed me the most, I think Cells was the best. But yeah, guys, I kind of just wanted to showcase all the Ki Blasts to you because I know some of you are curious about that. And if you would like, I'm down to do like comparing all the Saiyan Ki Blasts, all the Earthling Ki Blasts, all the androids ki blast in like future videos. So let me know in the comments below if you're down to see that. But yeah, I just want to kind of showcase this. I feel like not many people are doing this on like YouTube, showcasing the ki blast. Just want to show the damage, want to show the range and whatnot. But yeah, for more news, more tips, more experimental videos like these, make sure to sub, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next Breakers video.